So I had just done a video about this Amanda Mercati. Yeah, Amanda is a blogger for Salon, but she's been a blogger for many years. Yeah, she was briefly on John Edwards' campaign back in 2007. It was before the primaries. He was running as a Democrat, but then she resigned. Um, she has a lot of hate. She hates conservatives. She hates Christians for sure. She's definitely an atheist, and hates babies. Yeah, said it back in 2014. So I just can't. Okay. So Amanda here said, quote, "I don't particularly like babies. They are loud and smelly and above all other things demanding. No matter how much free daycare you throw at women, babies are still time-sucking monsters with their constant neediness," end quote. Oh, she feels strongly about hating the babies. Yep. Hates Christians. Hates America. You know, and I was thinking, nothing to do with this, of course, not at all, but I was thinking earlier about, I wonder if men are really running the feminist movement. Just curious. Because there's a lot more men becoming women than the other way around. Yeah. And yet, I've said for a while now, it seems that there's this, the men becoming women, it seems it's all about wanting to erase women or beat up women in the case of sports, or, you know, all the ones that are now in like the blue prisons in democratic cities. I mean, this was in the hearings that this is going on in California, where, you know, a man, say, that's in prison for domestic violence or killing his wife is suddenly says, you know, during his 60-year sentence that I'm no longer John, I'm Jane. So I got to be moved to the female population. And then of course it's a blue city, they're going to do it. And then, you know, any hormone replacement or anything like that, their sex change hormone pills they get, the taxpayers will be flipping that bill. But that would be a nice way to, you know, you'd want to go there then, because then you got a whole bunch of women in the women population. Because it just seems like that the people that want to beat women up and want to chant that they're coming after your kids, and they'll get in cage fights or boxing rings, and because they said they're a female, yeah, they're, or Tai Chi, whatever all those sports are. It's like it's the perfect out for the men that hate women. And just my thoughts is that if you really wanted to, you really had a hatred towards women, and it's not most men, this is a small sect, well, then what you'd really want to do is dictate and control the direction of the feminist movement itself, right? And you'd want to take it down a road of trashiness and pink pussy hats and you holding up, you know, baby dolls with string around or rope around their neck and demanding to kill your baby. And yeah, it seemed like that would be more something that men pretending to be women would do, right? I think so. You know, and then eventually you'd get to this, you know, fork in the road where, well, now there's men becoming women. So the feminist movement, as I've said before, has decided that that's who they're focused on more than actual natural women. But then I think that the men transitioning to women is really just about wanting to mock, make fun of, and ridicule women. That's what it's about. That's my lived experience with it. It is. I mean, the feminist movement doesn't highlight women in a good way or a positive way or for feminism. They highlight them in a trashy way. And then if you have men controlling the feminist movement that have been, just dressing up as women, then you would see why it would get into this path of men. They're supporting men and they're menstruating. They are. The Canada feminist group is. I think all of them are. And they're supporting the Two-Spirit, that's the added part onto the LGBTQ IFR 6+. I know. No, it's the Two-Spirit at the end. Yeah, they're real heavily into that. And then it didn't make sense to me. I know I said this before, but when all the women put the pink pussy hats on and went to march against Orange Man Bad, and they have those, signs up, I'm a nasty woman. And I thought, Trump had said about a nasty woman, but the woman he was talking about is nasty. And so, seeing these angry women with their pink pussy hats on, I'm a nasty. I'm like, why do you want to be a nasty woman? Who's getting you to do this? Who is getting people to dress up as a vagina, like as an outfit? Does that promote women at all? No, it doesn't. So who would want to do that? Well, men that hate women. Men that have some, I don't know, sick, twisted thinking about women and want to make fun of them, mock them, become, I don't know, women to where the real women are no longer, well, in the public's eyes, real. They're not seen as legit anymore. We're the scraps. These are the real women now. Yeah, because I just think that if the women were controlling real women were controlling the feminist movement, it wouldn't have gone down such a trashy road. It has. It's for a while now. It's gone down a trashy road, and it's all about just being a trashy woman. Well, I think men that hate women would do that. That want to make women look bad would do that. That want to just destroy relationships, families, all sorts of things. I think socialist communists would do that. I think that the socialist communist movement would do anything it had to destroy this country. And I think there's many that are out there that never tell you, unless you just look into it, you may not know. But they all hate the same things. They all hate America. They seem to all hate babies. They all hate conservatives. They definitely hate Christians the most. And they're all fucking liars.